Hello, I'm Dr. Cheryl Fraser, and were you fighting more during COVID? A lot of us were. Couples under pressure, the cracks in our foundation show up. I want to talk to you today about the 3 most common arguing styles: destructive, bad, nasty, going to break your relationship up arguing styles that I saw surge during isolation, during people spending a lot of time together. So I'm going to talk briefly about them, give you one antidote to start working with. And if you want more information, I taught a free 3-session mini class on Facebook just a couple weeks ago. And below you can click on that second lesson and watch the longer version. I've also got a killer worksheet you can click on below to help you go through, identify which of these 3, by the way, bicker, avoid, or explode, you tend toward, and you can out your partner. Which one did they do too? You're allowed to point fingers a little bit here. Shh, don't tell them I told you that. Okay, these are the 3 sort of styles of destructive arguing I'm seeing more and more during the pressure we're under. The first is bicker. But I'm not just talking about the regular kind of a little bit of bickering, a little bit of criticism that we do in a regular way that's not super destructive. I'm talking about being frustrated and feeling trapped together and feeling the pressure of financial pressure, the kids at home, not knowing what's going to happen for your careers moving forward, working at home in a unique way. All those pressures, I'm seeing a lot of couples are picking on each other. Everything. You get up, you walk out and you see you didn't fill up the dog bowl. You see, you left your shoes there. You see, I asked you to please make sure you read her 2 books, not 1 before you put her to sleep. And on and on and on. And the problem isn't in the noticing, but what you're probably noticing is that you're noticing all the things that drive you nuts about your sweetheart. The big problem that's going to hurt your relationship like crazy is you're mentioning them. One quick antidote there, more in the longer class below. Stop saying everything you notice that's not going right. Just shut up. Don't say it. The second major style, first is bicker. Destructive, arguing, style that I'm seeing more of during COVID-19 and the pressures we're under. The second is avoid. Oh yeah, baby. I have a few couples in my ongoing, currently I'm just wrapping up my intensive couples program. And I've got a few couples in there that say, oh no, we don't argue, we don't fight, we don't raise our voice, we don't name call. We just never talk about the stuff we need to talk about. We don't talk about the problems with our sex life, or we don't talk about money and the fact that we need to save more and the future's not looking good. We don't talk about the fact that we're really, really frustrated by our school, our kids at, and we don't know how to fix it. We avoid. Tell you what, you avoid looking for icebergs and you're piloting a boat. Boom, next thing you know, you're the Titanic, people. Avoiding makes sense. What are you avoiding? You're not actually avoiding talking, you're avoiding pain. You're avoiding the promise of future pain because you've probably got a history together that when you tried to talk about tough stuff, you didn't have a routine or skills or tools or techniques to learn how to talk about tough stuff. So your head's in the sand, ostrich style. What I suggest there, a little more information in the longer teaching, is that you learn to approach tough conversations. Here's a script for you. Hey, honey, there's something I need to talk about and I'm feeling super nervous about it. That's a great way to open up the door. The third style, so we got bicker, we got avoid, and we got explode. Hello. Guilty, not at all proud of that. Explode is where we have a more aggressive, ugly arguing style. We raise our voice. Maybe we name call, verbal abuse even, threatening the relationship. I'm out of there. No one could stand for this. I want a divorce. It's over. You cool down. You come back. Oh, it's not over. I didn't mean it. Ouch. People who take off the ring, chuck it in the corner. That happens way too often. Explode is arguably not more damaging than avoid or even bicker. All 3 of these are predictive of breakdown and break up. So with explode, that's a tougher one to get on top of, but start learning how to walk away, calm yourself, and come back. That's a mini antidote I can offer you right now. So I love it if you watch the longer teaching. If not, take this and run with it. Let me know how it's working for you. Couple of awesome worksheets below if you want to dive in there because, you know, knowledge is power, but not when we don't take action. The worksheets are to help you identify which of these 3 am I doing? How could I change it? What kind of goals do I want to set moving forward so we come out of COVID stronger and more close? That we use this time not just to make frickin' bread, which is awesome, by the way, feel free to FedEx me some, but to make more love as well. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.